Good morning. Today is Monday, May 16th, and I'm Carmen Blackwell with your 3 News Now morning update. Thank you for spending just a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube pages. Well, we start you off with Holly for a check of today's weather forecast. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Carmen. And you know, we've been talking this rain this morning, but if we look ahead here, we already see some clearing by late morning, and then shower chances become very isolated into the afternoon. So we can't rule a stray shower or even rumble of thunder out through the afternoon hours, but most of you are going to be talking a lot of sunshine by later today. So definitely a nice way to end this Monday. And then as we get into your Tuesday, we're also going to see plentiful sunshine. It will be a little cooler tomorrow, so you'll notice that. Great sleeping weather, by the way, tonight. Temperatures will fall into the 50s as we're waking up tomorrow morning, upper 40s, low 50s, much more seasonal to start. And we'll have a beautiful, mostly sunny day with temperatures topping out in the low to middle 60s for your Tuesday. I'll tell you, numbers are really all over the place this week. We're going to see that drop a bit for tomorrow, but nothing major. Very spring, very beautiful. Then getting into Wednesday, we'll have some scattered showers. By Thursday, we're talking highs in the 70s and partly sunny skies. Then Friday, we'll just full throttle it back into summertime. 86, that's like no joke. Isolated shower and storm chances. 70s Saturday, 60s Sunday. As we look ahead to this coming weekend, Carmen, we'll definitely have plenty of outdoor time in between some just pop-up showers and storms.
Okay, Holly, sounds good. Thank you so much. Well, we start with continued coverage as 10 people shot and killed in Buffalo, New York at a grocery store in a racially motivated attack. This is the suspect, 18-year-old Peyton Gendron from Conklin, New York, and police say that he was dressed in military body armor, including a helmet with a camera, so he could live stream his attack on Twitch. Authorities say he walked into the store in a predominantly black neighborhood where he was armed with an assault-style rifle and opened fire there. Federal agents are now looking into a manifesto that he may have posted online earlier with racist, anti-immigrant extremist views. And last year, he had threatened to attack his high school that resulted in a referral for a mental health evaluation. Our very own Emma Henderson is in Buffalo right now, where people are struggling to understand this horrific hate crime.
Right now is a time for healing. It's a time for vigils and candles and stacks of flowers next to trees as the 10 who lost their lives at Tops are being remembered.
Under the anointing. Sing grace, how sweet.
Sadness, resilience, and frustration come in waves as a crowd joins together to mourn the 10 people killed in a racist attack at a Buffalo grocery store.
We ask you, we beg you to comfort the families. Comfort this city.
For community leader Leonard Lane, it's difficult to express what it's like standing across from the parking lot where his friend and local deacon Hayward Patterson was gunned down in a hate crime live streamed online.
He loved one another. He loved his children. He man could sing. And he loved God. That's all he wanted to do is just help people.
This site has become a gathering place, a place where people can come and attempt to comprehend how this happened in their community and get a hug from a friend.
You wonder why people are angry. You wonder why people are feeling the way they are. They are hurt. They are broken.
The large empty box of a building is still being scoured over by local law enforcement and FBI crews, making neighbors wonder what will happen to the one store nearby that gave them access to fresh fruit and vegetables, and if it stays, whether or not they'd be able to go in.
How is a kid going to get past this if they were in that Tops? How are people in this community going to be able to go back to that Tops? This is the first thing they're going to think of now.
Knowing that fear, Lane is determined to serve just like the late Deacon Patterson, who was driving people without transportation to get groceries. And there will no doubt be people here for days to come as the community works to heal. In Buffalo, Emma Henderson, 3 News.
Emma, thank you for your report. Well, President Joe Biden addressed the shooting at the National Peace Officers Memorial Service, and the president opened his remarks by calling on everyone to work together to address this hate.
Well, already the Justice Department has stated publicly that it is investigating the matter as a hate crime, racially motivated act of white supremacy and violent extremism. As they do, we must all work together to address the hate that remains a stain on the soul of America.
President Biden will travel to Buffalo tomorrow. And it was a violent weekend throughout the country. In Southern California, one person is dead and 4 others critically injured in a shooting at a Presbyterian church in Laguna Woods. A 6th person was shot but is now out of the hospital. The suspect is a man in his 60s. He was wrestled to the ground and held by church members until the police arrived on scene. 2 handguns were recovered, but the motive of the shooting is still unclear. Well, here are 3 developing stories that we're following for you. First, a 72-year-old man is dead. This coming after being hit by a car late Saturday night in Richland County. The Ohio State Highway Patrol says Neil Miller was walking on Route 42 in Madison Township between the Route 30 ramps when he was hit by a vehicle. Fire and EMS crews responded to the scene where Miller was pronounced dead. No charges have been filed against the driver at this time, though the investigation is still ongoing. One person was killed in a shooting involving a sheriff's deputy in Portage County. According to police, the deputy and a Garrettsville officer were called to a street in Wyndham Township over a dispute between neighbors. Once on scene, police say shots were fired and someone on scene was hit and taken to the hospital where they later died. There's an investigation with the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation into who fired the shots in the first place. And over the weekend, severe weather, major flooding, and even hail made its way through the area. This was in Lodi, where an overflowing creek is rushing over Buffham Road. The video from Medina Weathercast, others on social media sharing video like this one of pea-sized hail in Medina Township. Also, portions of I-71 in Medina County had to temporarily close because of all the flooding. Well, Cleveland is home to a wide variety of art in museums and cultural institutions. But did you know that you can see some of the best displays just by walking down the street in some of Cleveland's neighborhoods? Well, there's now an app for that. It's called The City is Our Museum. Land Studio created the app during the pandemic at a time when people needed to socially distance but also get out and about. And they wanted to explore the art in our city's neighborhoods.
I was invited by the City of Lakewood for their spectacular vernacular public art program to create a piece specifically for this site. So the inspiration was taking something that, is of the past, this kind of old technology, but bringing it into a more fun, contemporary, imaginative future.
Well, you can download the City is Our Museum app for free from the Apple Store or Google Play. For more information, just head over to our website, WKYC.com. Well, thank you for taking the time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories that are making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. But in the meantime, make sure that you continue to check out our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout your day. I'm Carmen Blackwell, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go, starting right at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day.